And now for something completely different. He who builds a shrine to themselves will have no followers. Okay. So yeah, here we go. And this is what's going on. Building out this place. It's the light all screwy because can't make the choice between incandescent and anyway. White balances all over the place. It's chaos. So I rolled the cart through. Now you have a better idea what's going on. Here at the Tower of Power. The freedom to do art in America. So, yeah. So that's it, really. Building this out. And painted, did everything. Today I'm just kind of exhausted. Not exhausted. I'm just fatigued. I slept a lot today. I've been working here all week, spackling and painting, and I mentioned it. And now I'm just kind of like really down. Funny thing is, it's like I had this in a vision and a dream at the same time about doing all this, which is kind of creepy. I saw like in the darkness of like everything, I was like, and I was somehow in this dream, I was in the corner, like about like maybe like 50 feet away from here, looking in and down, like an angle and a position in this place that kind of doesn't really exist. But I saw like this big, bright yellow beaming light coming out from this room. And yeah, it's kind of like a monument to self. But but that's it, really. There's no one to. It's what I'm gonna use to kind of like pitch ideas and things like that. But I'm tired today. It's already late. It's already dark here. It gets like 5 o'clock. It's pitch black up here. I don't like working with lights on. I hate lights in a way. Not. I like daylight to work in. And look at this camera. They can't even make up his mind. But yeah, 2 weeks without a drink either, because I can't do it anymore. And so it's like I'm gonna try to somehow enjoy myself, but it's I don't know. It's really hard. You build out this life, you build out this stuff, and it's just like all for nothing. Like, does the world need another artist? Does the world need more art? And it's like my professor said at the Art Students League, Bruce Dorfman. He says, there's enough art in the world to break it in half. I think I've said that quote before, but yeah, it's the truth. The world doesn't need your art. The world doesn't need another artist. But then You ask yourself, does the world need another sunset? I've seen sunsets. You've seen sunsets, maybe. Do you need another sunset? Do you need another sunrise? Will this world go on without another snowfall? Will the world go on without another child being born right now? It's like, you just think about it. Like, you'll be here, I'll be here. If I never make another piece of art again, nothing will happen. If I build a gallery or not, nothing changes. If I paint another picture, it's just all very, 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 very pointless. But so are sunsets. So are rainbows. We've seen them. They're nice. They look good on a postcard. They look good on a post. But what does it really all mean? If I'm here or not here, it makes no difference anymore. So, yeah, and people came in here and they loved it. My studio mate, because this place, the floor looks like a disaster, and I made that one clean spot finally. And we were laughing because my place was a complete mess and everybody else's place was neat, and I went the other way. And I always go the wrong way. That's just me. That's my nature. And we all had a good chuckle because that's the thing. I'm just a wrong way Jackson. You give me the football, I'm going to run and score for the other team. And that's been my whole life story. It's like, now you made it look like a gallery. Now you made it look like a nice space. Now, under like all this heavy, because they're building a freaking septic pipe through like this whole floor. They're building a shit pipe. Like it's like, wow, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be a nice smell. And the electric and this plastic covering everything. I mean, it's half a disaster. And you think, what? And and then it's just like, now that this was like the big like thorn in my side or in my brain, I have to get back to the real world. And that's just a lot of debts I can't pay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't, it's like being up here. I'm 71 floors up. But the back down there is the real world. And I can't take the real world anymore. I can't take the ground level. And it's for me to just hunker down and start dealing with. I haven't opened my mail in 3 weeks. I have like 3 laundry bags full of mail. It's terrible. Debt collector's calling me. I'm pretty much screwed. And I laugh because it's just like it's life is more than about paying bills and worrying. It's just like I have to do these things. It's like a man possessed, and they look good. The whole concept looks good. It's just like, and you see the good that you do, but then the real world just keeps banging on the door. I keep a wolf at the door all the time. It's ready to eat me up. As soon as I open it a crack, the world wants to eat me alive. And then at the same time, let it. I don't even know why I care so much about whether or not it does. Let them have at me. That's all they want. The world just wants at me. It just wants me in the worst way. For whatever reason, because I decided not to play nice or play along, or I went on my own and came up with my own rules and my own value system, and this is it's like punished to come up with your own path. It's not that I don't want people. It's not that I don't want to give people money or don't want to pay bills. It's just like I just want to leverage my time, leverage what I have to kind of build this out. I really didn't have like an expense report. I didn't have a real budget. I just wanted to get the lights, get the frames, get the cameras and the panels and the pastels and the oils and the paint, and just basically just give myself carte blanche, because you need to take a chance on yourself. And I didn't want to pull any punches on. I didn't want to say like, oh, I can't get this, I can't get that because these people need this and these people need that. I put myself first, which I rarely do. And now that I'm here, obviously there's a rack behind me of debt. There's a whole now like category of like, hey, where you been? Where's our money? Where's this? Where's that? And it's sad, but I guess you have to deal with reality at some point. But But I'm just saying, like, it's like I gave myself permission, and now I have to face the music. And it's kind of just like hard to do that. But what are you going to do? Anyway, I spent too much time. I should have just turned the camera on here instead of shuttling through. But, anyway, I thought that would be just an interesting kind of way to just see where all this, orientation and stuff. All right. I'm going to bring the camera back to where you usually see me.